Good evening, I'm your host, Wanda Brednett. We have entitled tonight's episode, East Meets West. Meets East meets West. In short, tonight's episode covers superpower couple Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid. It seems there's controversy afoot. Ms. Hadid was visiting the Middle Eastern city of Dubai. Dubai is one of the 7 emirates that make up the United Arab Emirates, or UAE. Ms. Hadid was interviewed by a newspaper in Dubai and was asked about her Palestinian heritage. Gigi's father, Mohamed, was born in Nazareth in 1948. Gigi's father is Palestinian. This means he traces his family's history to a land he calls Palestine. Another group of people living in the area are the Jewish people. They call the same land Israel. There are very difficult problems between the Palestinians and the Israelites. But that doesn't mean Israelites and Palestinians are never friends. There are many friendships among the people, even though there are border disputes between them. Mohamed Hadid moved to the United States when he was 14 years old. Many years later, he would meet a woman named Yolanda van den Herrik. Yolanda was a model who had been born in the Netherlands. Mohamed and Yolanda married. When their first child together was born, they named her Jelena Noura Hadid, Gigi for short. Gigi is half Palestinian and half Dutch. Her mother is from Western Europe and her father is from the Middle East. So Gigi is the embodiment of East meeting West. And she's not the only one. There's another young star who embodies East meets West. Would you believe her boyfriend, Zayn Malik, shares the same geographically fabulous pedigree? Zayn's mother, Patricia, is of English descent. His father, Yasser, is of Pakistani descent, which means that Zayn, just like Gigi, is an embodiment of East meets West. So when they get together, it's East meets West meets East meets West. So now we return to the headlines that came out of Gigi's recent trip to the UAE. She spoke with a newspaper reporter who asked her about her Palestinian heritage. Gigi replied with the following quote: "I love it here, and I love going to places that remind me of my dad's side of the family. When someone comes up to me and they tell me I'm Palestinian and we make a connection, it's beautiful. My boyfriend is also half Middle Eastern. It's just a connection that you make that's really cool. It's hard to explain, but you feel like you're amongst your people." Shortly after this interview, Gigi Hadid was taken to task for having said that Zayn Malik was half Middle Eastern. Many social media users blasted the young model, saying that she needed to learn some geography. Complaints decreed that Pakistan is not a Middle Eastern country. The team here at Geographically Fabulous does not participate in the widespread scorn heaped upon Ms. Hadid. Geography scholars almost never agree on terms as vague as the Middle East. Perhaps we need to start by discussing the fact that there is no natural line between Europe and Asia. This was a line drawn to make Europeans feel that they could claim their superiority over Asians. We are speaking of the Muslim world. Of course, Pakistan would be included in that definition. I suspect that many people, when using the term Middle East, are actually trying to refer to either the Arab world or the Muslim world. I think the real problem here is in using the term Middle East at all. We either have to stop using it or allow for people to use it in a somewhat fluid fashion.
Why don't people hear the real message Gigi was trying to send? Gigi was talking about human connection. She was just trying to talk about kindness and love. The key to being geofabulous is not knowing the label for every river and region. No, the key to being geofabulous is having curiosity about and respect for other cultures, religions, and traditions. That's why Gigi Hadid is so geofabulous.
We hope you've enjoyed learning about the geographic fabulosity of Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. We're sure this young power couple has plenty more talent to share with the world. That's all for this edition of GeoFabulous News. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe.